welcome you watching the Friday edition of This Is Exclusive. Tonight we get you a story that on This Is Exclusive that we have been focusing on. What's the situation in the state of Manipur? Earlier in the day there was a full-scale drama with reports coming in that Chief Minister Biren Singh would finally resign. This after the opposition parties have been alleging that the Chief Minister has completely failed. Tonight we get you that exclusive interview of Chief Minister Biren Singh. My colleague Anirudh spoke to him earlier in the day, but not just that, also with regards to the Uniform Civil Code. We'll get you this and much more on this edition of This Is Exclusive. But up first, these are the headlines we're tracking for you at this hour. Manipur continues to remain on the edge. Chief Minister Biren Singh says won't resign. Sources say government is likely to introduce bill on UCC in upcoming monsoon session. After Fadnavis was dead, Uddhav to take a stand. Uddhav said are likely to back UCC bill in Parliament. Amidst raging national debate, Uttarakhand UCC panel says ready with draft report. Tamil Nadu governor puts on hold decision to dismiss Senthil Balaji. DMK weighs in legal options. Ordinance face-off reaches top court. Delhi government approaches Supreme Court regarding centre's ordinance. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been 56 days since northeastern state Manipur has been on the edge. It all started with Chief Minister's drive against illegal immigrants back in February, but it only aggravated with Manipur High Court's recommendation that the government should grant reservation status to the Methi community. Thereafter, both the communities, the Methis and Kukis, have been at loggerheads. In fact, earlier in the day, Biren Singh's had basically made this entire appeal before both the communities that peace should prevail. But earlier in the day, there was more against the Chief Minister. In fact, there was demand that the Chief Minister should resign. A decision that he had almost taken had it not been for the protests that were taking place on the streets of Imphal. A group of women who were protesting that the Chief Minister should not put in his papers. This comes just days after the opposition parties demanded that not just the Union Home Minister who chaired a meeting, an all-party meeting, but it is the Prime Minister who should be speaking on the Manipur issue. So what led to this violence and why exactly is the situation like this on the ground? Take a look at this report and then we play out that exclusive interview with Biren Singh, who says that this is not a fight between two communities, but rather a fight against illegal immigrants.
While over 100 people have been reported dead in Manipur owing to the violence in the state, the disturbances in the state have still not stopped. Reports of violence, arson and mayhem have emerged from various districts in Manipur. In a recent case, armed miscreants carrying sophisticated weapons attacked Tangnom and an El Munlai village under Kangpokpi district on Thursday morning. Paramilitary personnel accompanied by Manipur police rushed to the villages attacked by the miscreants and launched combing operation to nab the extremists. Manipur Chief Minister has made it clear. The fight is not between two communities, but between government and illegal immigrants.
Because we are inseparable, we are all brother and sister. We do not fight between the, I repeatedly said, this fight is not between the Meiteis and the Cookies. It is fight between the government and those who are illegally coming inside from the Myanmar.
Illegal immigrants.
Yeah, illegal immigrants. We try to stop them, but suddenly it has been brought up.
Today, high voltage protest was staged in Imphal. This amid talks of Chief Minister Biren Singh resigning from his post. Hundreds of women gathered at Nupilal complex, some 100 meters from Manipur Chief Minister's Secretariat and Raj Bhavan, urging Chief Minister Biren not to resign in the wake of the violence that has hit the northeastern state for nearly 2 months now.
It's not that we don't want peace. We really want peace. Peace is what we are looking for. But at this rate, at this point of our where we are in the turmoil, if the Chief Minister of Manipur resigns, means I want to put up the question to him that where he is thinking of leaving the public behind. Where will we go? Who will lead us? He has been from the beginning responsible with this conflict. He is connected with this conflict. As a leader of the state, he must be responsible for this conflict, and conflict resolution also must be responsible through him.
It is not a time to give resignation. It is time to deal the situation, and we like more power is given to the Chief Minister, and Centre is giving full support to him, and he is a capable Chief Minister. We are very hopeful that he can deal the matter, and he could bring and restoration of the peaceful condition in Manipur. He must be given more power.
Soon, Biren Singh issued clarification, saying he will not resign from his post. Peace still looks far-fetched in the violence-hit state of Manipur. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
For the last more than 40 days, the situation in Manipur continues to remain tense. Everyone has been trying to get Chief Minister Biren Singh to get his version on this entire issue. Republic TV is the first and only channel so far to get Biren Singh exclusively. Chief Minister Biren Singh, welcome to Republic TV. First, I would like to bring to you a question that is being raised all across by opposition, that the centre is not taking the matter of Manipur seriously. What do you have to say on this?
How they can say it? Just right from the beginning, just the incident took place on 3rd. Just right from the next day 4th. Just Union Home Minister sent the advisor security, and he started sending up the paramilitary forces, the armies, and he himself, Manipuri, and as I'm a CM, I was really surprised that a Home Minister, to Amit Jaise, non-popular leader, Manipur जैसे टीनी स्टेट में आके just he spent 3 days continuously, and he was monitoring minute by minute yes and every issues. Above that, he also sent the Honorable Union Home Minister of State, Nityananda Raiji, and a party spokesperson in the insert, Samir Patraji, were all together here for more than 20 days. And now they have sent around 40 companies, 40,000 police personnel, paramilitary forces, along with the army and the Red Force. And they're doing like anything. Even, see, the food, 30,000 metric tons of rice has been sent, 100 crore for immediate relief has been sanctioned. What more they can do? I am surprised how a Home Minister staying in the state continuously 3 days. Never happened before. So many incidents took place, so many crises has taken in India. But I never heard that a home minister when they are in a stay, the 3 days or 4 days and monitored the issues. So it is all politics, it's petty politics games. But
Yes, there have been several persons as far as what led to this violence are concerned. But my focus right now is how to bring back stability to the state, and that is what the state government of Manipur and the center is also working on. So, what steps are you undertaking now in order to bring back the absolute normalcy to the state, bring back peace back to the state?
Good question. Good question. That is the need of the hour. Need of the hour is peace. So, from many sources, from many angles, I'm trying to bring back peace and normalcy in the state of Manipur. And even Union Home Minister Amit Shahji daily is monitoring the situation. He also is trying to bring normalcy and peace in the state of Manipur through different angles. And in Manipur particularly, I'm trying to convince the Valley peoples, Valley's mother, sister, and brothers, because where we as elders, as a majority community, we have to keep some restraint, and people are responding positively. Valley people now responding positively, and they have lacked violence, and now everybody in the last 4-5 days we have seen in the city town, no Mera Baby on the road, nothing burnings, nothing is taking place.
That's one major step, because Mera Pabis were also blocking the movement of troops.
No, actually there was some misunderstanding, mistrust. So just to get the momentum of trust will take some time more. But even though I'm very happy that people's response is very good. And I also appealing to the peoples of my Cookie brothers. And I'm also sending many messengers through various way to talk and to settle the issues amicably, because we are inseparable. We are all brother and sister. We do not fight between I repeatedly said, fight is not between the Meiteis and the Cookies. It is fight between the government and those who are illegally coming inside from the Myanmar.
Illegal immigrants.
Illegal immigrants. We try to stop them, but suddenly it has been brought out. So our all Cookie brothers, sisters, Paite, Mar, whoever here, Wi-Fi, they are all our inseparable families. So we have to live together.
So this is a very big statement that you are making, that this is not a fight between the two ethnic communities of Manipur, but with the government and the outsiders, you are saying, illegal immigrants.
Yes. But suddenly it has been turned to the communalized situation.
Yes.
It is very unfortunate. It should not happen, and it should not be like this. So my earnest appeal to both communities, leave it to the government. Please trust to the government. We are not against anybody. Just simply, government will try to, find out the immigrants who are illegally coming inside, and others is, we are all families. We have to live together.
In the first phase of detection that was carried out in April, in the month of April, after the cabinet subcommittee was formed with 3 ministers in it, I think around more than 2,400 illegal immigrants were detected in 4 hill districts.
Yes.
So was it also something that fueled this crisis?
I don't want to elaborate more, because in this time is not the time to say who's kisne kiya, kisne nahi kiya. This is a time for peace. So I would like to appeal to the people concerns, to all concerned people of the state and the people who are in the outside, to have in returning the normalcy in the state, in returning the peace in the state of Manipur.
You had one chief minister who tried to bridge the gap between the hill and the valley, and you had also taken the cabinet many times to the hill areas. And do you think that the divide which was bridged by you in the last more than 6 years will be same again after this violence are over? That bridge will remain intact? Are you hopeful of that?
You see, just hills, tribal people are along with us now. Now, even today also, the whole Naga peoples, Naga tribal peoples, are with the state government, and the whole those who are in the valley, the tribals, are with us. Meitei is with us, and many old Kukis, those who are here, are also with us, because of afraid or some reason. They cannot make their vocal openly, but even though they are the son of the soil. So I think that kind of peace and oneness is still there. But those who are having some gap due to present crisis, it will be back off very soon.
So how long do you think it will take to bring back absolute normalcy to the state?
In my opinion, all stakeholders, we need the involvement of all the stakeholders to bring peace and normalcy in the state of Manipur. And the most important is all stakeholders should be very transparent and sincere. And I hope everyone will be sincere and a peace will come very soon.
Well, stepping at a short break, on the other side, we'll get to the latest details, the massive debate on Uniform Civil Code, this and much more.
आप कह रहे शरद पवार डबल गेम खेलते हैं, खेला है आपके साथ डबल गेम खेला, बीजेपी के साथ शरद पवार ने डबल गेम खेला।
उस समय उन्होंने वैसा किया जो मैंने कहा। आप इसको किस फ्रेमवर्क में डिफाइन करना चाहते हैं मैं आप पर छोड़ता हूं, लेकिन मैं इतना कहता हूं कि अजित पवार और मैं अचानक उठकर सुबह शपथ लेने के लिए नहीं गए। ये तय हुआ था कि हम साथ में मिलकर करेंगे, हम दोनों को जिम्मेदारी दी गई थी, उस हिसाब से हमने सारी चीज़ें की थी, लेकिन बाद में चीज़ें बदली।
आप कह रहे शरद पवार डबल गेम खेलते हैं, खेला है आपके साथ डबल गेम खेला, बीजेपी के साथ शरद पवार ने डबल गेम खेला।
उस समय उन्होंने वैसा किया जो मैंने कहा। आप इसको किस फ्रेमवर्क में डिफाइन करना चाहते हैं मैं आप पर छोड़ता हूं, लेकिन मैं इतना कहता हूं कि अजित पवार और मैं अचानक उठकर सुबह शपथ लेने के लिए नहीं गए। ये तय हुआ था कि हम साथ में मिलकर करेंगे, हम दोनों को जिम्मेदारी दी गई थी, उस हिसाब से हमने सारी चीज़ें की थी, लेकिन बाद में चीज़ें बदली।
आप कह रहे शरद पवार डबल गेम खेलते हैं, खेला है आपके साथ डबल गेम खेला, बीजेपी के साथ शरद पवार ने डबल गेम खेला।
उस समय उन्होंने वैसा किया जो मैंने कहा। आप इसको किस फ्रेमवर्क में डिफाइन करना चाहते हैं मैं आप पर छोड़ता हूं, लेकिन मैं इतना कहता हूं कि अजित पवार और मैं अचानक उठकर सुबह शपथ लेने के लिए नहीं गए। ये तय हुआ था कि हम साथ में मिलकर करेंगे, हम दोनों को जिम्मेदारी दी गई थी, उस हिसाब से हमने सारी चीज़ें की थी, लेकिन बाद में चीज़ें बदली।
आप कह रहे शरद पवार डबल गेम खेलते हैं, खेला है आपके साथ डबल गेम खेला, बीजेपी के साथ शरद पवार ने डबल गेम खेला।
उस समय उन्होंने वैसा किया जो मैंने कहा। आप इसको किस फ्रेमवर्क में डिफाइन करना चाहते हैं मैं आप पर छोड़ता हूं, लेकिन मैं इतना कहता हूं कि अजित पवार और मैं अचानक उठकर सुबह शपथ लेने के लिए नहीं गए। ये तय हुआ था कि हम साथ में मिलकर करेंगे, हम दोनों को जिम्मेदारी दी गई थी, उस हिसाब से हमने सारी चीज़ें की थी, लेकिन बाद में चीज़ें बदली।
आप कह रहे शरद पवार डबल गेम खेलते हैं,
खेला है,
आपके साथ डबल गेम खेला,
हुआ है।
बीजेपी के साथ शरद पवार ने डबल गेम खेला।
उस समय उन्होंने वैसा किया जो मैंने कहा। आप इसको किस फ्रेमवर्क में डिफाइन करना चाहते हैं मैं आप पर छोड़ता हूं, लेकिन मैं इतना कहता हूं कि अजित पवार और मैं अचानक उठकर सुबह शपथ लेने के लिए नहीं गए। ये तय हुआ था कि हम साथ में मिलकर करेंगे, हम दोनों को जिम्मेदारी दी गई थी, उस हिसाब से हमने सारी चीज़ें की थी, लेकिन बाद में चीज़ें बदली।
आप कह रहे शरद पवार डबल गेम खेलते हैं,
खेला है,
आपके साथ डबल गेम खेला,
हुआ है।
बीजेपी के साथ शरद पवार ने डबल गेम खेला।
उस समय उन्होंने वैसा किया जो मैंने कहा। आप इसको किस फ्रेमवर्क में डिफाइन करना चाहते हैं मैं आप पर छोड़ता हूं, लेकिन मैं इतना कहता हूं कि अजित पवार और मैं अचानक उठकर सुबह शपथ लेने के लिए नहीं गए। ये तय हुआ था कि हम साथ में मिलकर करेंगे, हम दोनों को जिम्मेदारी दी गई थी, उस हिसाब से हमने सारी चीज़ें की थी, लेकिन बाद में चीज़ें बदली।
आप कह रहे शरद पवार डबल गेम खेलते हैं,
खेला है,
आपके साथ डबल गेम खेला,
हुआ है।
बीजेपी के साथ शरद पवार ने डबल गेम खेला।
उस समय उन्होंने वैसा किया जो मैंने कहा। आप इसको किस फ्रेमवर्क में डिफाइन करना चाहते हैं मैं आप पर छोड़ता हूं, लेकिन मैं इतना कहता हूं कि अजित पवार और मैं अचानक उठकर सुबह शपथ लेने के लिए नहीं गए। ये तय हुआ था कि हम साथ में मिलकर करेंगे, हम दोनों को जिम्मेदारी दी गई थी, उस हिसाब से हमने सारी चीज़ें की थी, लेकिन बाद में चीज़ें बदली।
Whiting School of Engineering at Johns Hopkins University, the top 7th ranked university of the US, and Amity University have partnered to offer master's and doctoral degrees in engineering. Study partly in India and partly in the US or fully in India. For details, visit amity.edu/WSEJHU.
आप कह रहे शरद पवार डबल गेम खेलते हैं,
खेला है,
आपके साथ डबल गेम खेला,
हुआ है।
बीजेपी के साथ शरद पवार ने डबल गेम खेला।
उस समय उन्होंने वैसा किया जो मैंने कहा। आप इसको किस फ्रेमवर्क में डिफाइन करना चाहते हैं मैं आप पर छोड़ता हूं, लेकिन मैं इतना कहता हूं कि अजित पवार और मैं अचानक उठकर सुबह शपथ लेने के लिए नहीं गए। ये तय हुआ था कि हम साथ में मिलकर करेंगे, हम दोनों को जिम्मेदारी दी गई थी, उस हिसाब से हमने सारी चीज़ें की थी, लेकिन बाद में चीज़ें बदली।
आप कह रहे शरद पवार डबल गेम खेलते हैं,
खेला है,
आपके साथ डबल गेम खेला,
हुआ है।
बीजेपी के साथ शरद पवार ने डबल गेम खेला।
उस समय उन्होंने वैसा किया जो मैंने कहा। आप इसको किस फ्रेमवर्क में डिफाइन करना चाहते हैं मैं आप पर छोड़ता हूं, लेकिन मैं इतना कहता हूं कि अजित पवार और मैं अचानक उठकर सुबह शपथ लेने के लिए नहीं गए।
Getting at the first big reaction from Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan on the Uniform Civil Court. Pinarayi Vijayan essentially saying that this is yet another attempt by the centre to carry on with their agenda, the agenda to divide. In fact, he says that the move can only be seen as a plan to implement the majority communal agenda of one nation, one culture. Listen in to what the Chief Minister had to say. Well, stepping at a short break. On the other side, we get you the latest details, the controversy over the UCC.
आप कह रहे शरद पवार डबल गेम खेलते हैं,
खेला है
आपके साथ डबल गेम खेला,
हुआ है।
बीजेपी के साथ शरद पवार ने